Welcome to the Photography News Show, where I bring you the best and latest news in the photography industry. Coming up today, we have the Tamron 18 to 300mm lens, a smart telescope, a map that shows the best time to photograph fall foliage, and much more. So, let's begin! Hey fellow photographers, it's Alessandro Carpentiero, travel photographer and gear expert from Italy, and I want to welcome you to episode number 16 of the Photography News Show. This is my weekly series where I present you the best news in the photography industry. So if you're into photography gear, you should definitely subscribe to always stay on top of the industry. So let's see what's new. Lens news. After having announced its development a couple of months ago, Tamron has officially launched the 18 to 300mm lens for APS-C Sony cameras, making it the first lens for APS-C cameras with a 16.6x zoom ratio. The equivalent focal length on a full-frame sensor would be 27 to 450mm, which goes from wide to super telephoto lens, making it a great all-in-one lens. It has a silent focus motor, and the company says it will work well with tracking moving subjects. Something worth mentioning is that at the widest focal length, which is 18mm, it has a minimum focus distance of 15 centimeters, with which you will reach a magnification ratio of 1 to 2, meaning that you can use it for some macro photography as well. I would recommend this lens to anyone starting out with photography, as it would allow you to practice a lot of different genres, which at the end of the day is the best way to understand what you truly want to specialize in. Potentially, you could just have this lens plus a prime lens and you could shoot pretty much anything. So here's the question of the week. Do you prefer having a lens that does it all or one lens for each scenario? Let me know in the comments. Personally, being obsessed with photography gear, I of course prefer having a ton of lenses to choose from. But it's true that all-in-one solutions are very convenient when traveling or when starting out with photography. The Tamron 18 to 300mm will be available from September at $699, and you can pre-order it from the link in the description. I'm currently discussing a potential collaboration with Tamron, so stay tuned as I might review a lot of its lenses soon. Talking about new lenses, the Sigma 150 to 600mm FE is in stock for the first time since its launch. It has a full-frame Sony mount, and if you're looking for a versatile lens to shoot sport and wildlife, this can be a great choice. It has an aperture that goes from 5 to 6.3, so not really bright, but given that it comes at less than $1,500, this can serve well those who need an all-in-one telephoto lens. And as usual, you can order it from your favorite shop by checking the link in the description. While if you were waiting to get a Zeiss lens, you better hurry, as it looks like Zeiss will be increasing the price of all its lenses in the US starting October 1st. It's unclear what's behind this price increase, but well, if you wanted to get one of its lenses, you better do it before the price bump. Lastly, Venus Optics is a lens manufacturer that specializes in wide-angle and macro lenses, and it has added new mounts to some of its most popular lenses. In fact, most lenses until this point were made for Sony mirrorless and DSLRs, but now they're also available for Nikon Z, Canon RF, EOS M and L mount. I have one of its lenses, the 12mm zero distortion, together with an adapter to transform it into a shift lens for interior and architectural photography, and I can vouch for its quality. So if you're looking for some particular lenses to add to your kit, feel free to check them out. And if you need help in finding what works for you, just leave a comment. Camera news. Some say that real estate is the best investment, but they might be wrong. In 2019, a collector got a vintage Leica with two lenses for about $24,000. The same kit was put on auction this summer, and the closing price was $479,000, with a total profit of over 450 grand. If you're wondering what's so special about this kit, is that there are just 125 black units of this camera, the Leica 3G, which were produced for the Swedish Army. Not a bad investment, right? While if you're interested in shooting the stars without much effort, you might be interested in the Stellina, which by the way means tiny star in Italian. It's an automated telescope that you operate directly from your phone or tablet. You simply have to set it up on the included Jitsu tripod, open the app, select what you want to observe, and that's it. It has no eyepiece, and I think it takes away a bit of the magic factor a telescope has, but it sure makes things easy. It weighs 25 pounds, the battery lasts up to 5 hours, it takes 6.4 megapixel photos, and you can grab it for $4,000. App news. We are at the tail end of summer, so it's time to get ready for the most colorful season of the year. Fall is, in fact, the best time to shoot amazing photographs of warm foliage, which are great for landscapes, portraits, and weddings. But how can you understand when's the best time for it? Smoky Mountains has designed an interactive fall foliage prediction map that shows the expected colors in different dates and state. You just have to click on the date and you'll see if it's good or not. And if you want to use it, you'll find the link in the description. Pictures of the week. In this segment, I feature the most interesting pictures I've seen on the web. This week, we have the short list of the Weather Photographer of the Year 2021. This is a selection of the photographs I like the most, and I appreciate watching these images as they show us how incredible nature is. In fact, if you are at the right place at the right time, there's no need to replace skies or adding strange effects. Nature truly has it all. Rumors. The launch of the Sony a7 IV is approaching, and we now have a clear idea of some of its specs. The latest rumors report that it will feature a newly developed 33-megapixel sensor with a 5.5 stop stabilization. There will probably be other improvements, as Sony will aim to rival Canon cameras. I will update you as soon as I have more news about it, so let's wait and see. That's it for today. I really hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Photography News Show. Which news did you like the most? Just let me know in the comments below. And while you're at it, feel free to wish me a happy birthday, as I'm getting older today. And if you've liked this video, well, you know what to do. Give it a big thumb up, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell. And make sure to share this video with your photography friends to let them stay on top of the industry. And remember, if you need help with your photography, you can always DM me on Instagram or send me an email, and I will be happy to help. So, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one!